Hello, beautiful and busy people. My name is Dalia and welcome to my channel. Before we start, little disclaimer. In this video, I'm gonna share not a magic pill, not a magic training things, all my personal experience, the things what I done, the things what I still do, but I need to still working on, and actually all those things what I keep doing at the moment help me a lot. With disclaimer, we're done. Let's begin. I hope you're doing well and you're enjoying your morning coffee or maybe afternoon tea, or maybe you are snacking at the moment. I would like to have a snack now. Who saw my previous video, you already know my journey and my goal, what I'm trying to do and what I want to do. And who is the first time, you're welcome. I will try to make my backstory short. So 5 years ago, I was weighing about 85, sometimes even 87 kilograms. My height is 1.65 meters. Well, you may say it's okay, standard, it's fine as long as you're feeling healthy, it's okay. But this is the problem was, I was not feeling well. And later on, some health issues appeared and I even felt. To make the story even much shorter, I went to the doctor, I had a checkup, I even do my proper research, and I find out that it's nothing going well. I need to lose the weight and I need to make my body strong. After I find out all the health issues which runs in my family, I got a little bit panic and scared. Even pushed me much more to make changes in my life and in my body, of course. In all those 5 years, I was going to the gym, I was trying my best. Sometimes really, yes, was successful. Sometimes not really much, so the kilograms was going back. I was not really working well about my eating habits. And from almost 5 years, 2 years of them, I started kind of really seriously thinking about what the food I'm putting in my mouth and what's actually going on with my body. What kind of things I'm lacking. And maybe I need to eat something and I do not eat even. And maybe, yeah, some things I need to cut. So, after all these things, what I done? Ta-da! Yes, I do weigh now 69. Sometimes I do weigh 71, 72. Sometimes during the month I might even weigh 73. I'm a woman, right? I have a period. During the period there is a lot of things our body going through. Hormones, changes, ups and downs, bloating, fluid rotations, energy changes, and appetite changes. So it's totally normal to gain a little bit of weight during the cycle, obviously. So it doesn't mean that you during the period gaining some weight, this is something like it's not. However, yes, it gives a little bit of mood swings because you start blaming yourself that, oh my God, I'm getting kilograms back. And all those things is totally normal process in our body, obviously. So you have to be a little bit more kind to yourself. This is I also was telling to myself. In the beginning of November, I was having a trip to Korea. I was enjoying my trip. I had a lot of nice dishes. I drink a lot of nice drinks, food. I went to a lot of nice places. Also, I decided to have my full body checkup. I went to like 3 doctors actually, and I done even blood test, acupuncture, and also all examined my body. And I'm very happy with the result. Ta-da! As you can see, there's a lot of good results. Yes, I actually pushed myself away from risk to get a diabetes too. My heart is working very well. My blood is quite good, right? And also, yes, the cholesterol is not perfect, but it's improving, and unnecessary fat as well, really improving. So also I done the body examination. The lady who was examining my body with a computer, she was saying me very happy news. I actually was very worried about to have weak bones and not perfect muscles. However, she said to me that for 14 years old woman, your bones are really strong and muscles as well. The only thing now you need just to little bit lose slightly more unnecessary fat and keep going and just keep this body on. I was so happy. I was happy all actually day. to hear this very good news, of course, it made me very happy. I was thinking that all those years, all those things what I done, exercises, trainings, and trying to have a better relationship with the food itself and change my mindset, it really helps me a lot. And I see the difference. So I really recommend, after any changes, first of all, you have to really check up with a doctor, right? If you don't know how to actually train, of course, you need to have a look on the websites or really check information with professional people who's doing exercise as well. And after some changes, I believe so, it's really good afterwards to have a full body checkups and the blood as well, right? So you will know, are you doing great and you go on the right road, which I done. I will mention a few mistakes which I fixed, and I'm trying not to do them again. I was actually weighing myself every week, every Monday. And I was checking, am I really improving? Is it losing weight, not losing weight, the fat, the muscles, all those. I was using the smart scales. Yes, sometimes it was really makes me happy, but some of the weeks I was actually forgetting that I have a menstruation cycle going on. And I was so upset to seeing no difference or gaining some weight, always forgetting that this is just the water. This is, you are in a specific day of your ovulation. So I stopped doing that. Mistake number 2. I stopped dividing the food to the good and the bad. Yes, I was keep doing that, of course. Like for example, cakes, chips, no, it's very bad. Coca-Cola, very bad. Alcohol is very bad. This. I was mentioning about insulin resistant in the previous video. After doing proper research, I found out that insulin resistant, I got it because I was overweight. After I lost it, the things was improving. The pigmentation in specific areas was improving, and actually I was feeling much better. In any case, I stopped dividing the food. I try look at the food like that. If some of the foods or snacks, it's not really necessary for me to eat at the moment, I'm just trying not to eat them, or I'm trying to eat them a little bit less. Also, I try to look at the ingredients of specific food what I am buying to see what kind of things is inside more, or is it more fat, or is it more protein, or there is vegetables, what this vegetable is, those type of things. I'm not going to go to the details, but I'm trying to do that. So there is no good or bad food, it's just the matters of quantity, how much of that food you eat. That is simple. Yes, it's simple to say, but it's hard to do. The mistake number 3. I did punish it myself of eating specific food. For example, I was eating cookies and a little bit more sweets, telling in my mind, oh my God, you eat the sweets, now that's it. Now we're gonna go and we're gonna do a lot of sit-ups and push-ups because you eat too much sweets, which is not actually okay. I was punishing myself in the gym actually. And also I was punishing myself later on not to giving myself snacks. The things what I need to work on, and I'm still doing that at the moment. Stress. Yes, work stress, home stress, overthinking. My mind is a little bit busy sometimes, thinking about unnecessary things, and I'm worried sometimes of the things which one might not happening at all, or I have to think about it maybe a little bit later, but not at the moment. I try to do not overthinking, or not to take seriously certain things. It's not easy, but I need to work on that. Also, about the home stress, yes, sometimes it's impossible because I cannot control other people's emotions, and some conflicts obviously will come up, some misunderstanding. And the work stress, obviously we all have a busy and crazy workplace. I'm not talking about the conflicts between the colleagues, but the work itself, the deadlines, all those things what we're dealing at work. I cannot change it. I can a little bit affect somehow, but not all those things. So I was trying to find what kind of things I could do to release the stress. Yes, you're gonna find a lot of things in the internet, but I decided to choose few of them. The gym, write diary, and I have a hobbies. Sleep. I mentioned in a previous video that I'm trying to go to sleep more or less the same time every day, no matter is it a working day or is it a day off. Yes, I'm still doing that. However, sometimes I'm going to sleep a little bit too late and it's caused me problems next morning. Like I feel a little bit less of energy, drowsy, or my head hurts actually. And all those kind of things, like you're watching movies, you're talking to you talk with someone, you text it with someone until late night without even realizing that the time is to go to sleep. And celebration doesn't help as well. Or if you decide to go out. I personally don't think it's a very bad thing if it happens not all the time or just sometimes in a week or month. But yes, sometimes it happens to me a little bit too often. Training. I try to progress slowly, step by step in my training. Lift up a little bit more weights, do different type of stretchings, and also add different type of exercise. So far it's going well, I'm still progressing, so on the end, I would like to share one moment from my trip. I was hiking in the mountains. I truly believe if I would be in the same health condition and same mobility how I used to be a few years ago, I wouldn't make it. I wouldn't even reach the peak of those mountains. I would be catching really my breath. While hiking in the mountains, I was trying to use my body equally, like right and left side. Try to fix my breathing and actually enjoy the hiking itself. We need to remember something very important. We have this body from the first day we're born until the last day of our life. We cannot exchange it, we cannot buy a new one, but we can make it better, we can make it worse. Our body works for us every day. When I was younger, I was taking my physical abilities for granted. Later, I realized this body works for me. It's a part of me. Taking care of this body means taking care of myself and respecting myself. And I would like to ask, what kind of mistakes do you keep doing while reaching your goal? What did you learn? And what kind of things you fix and you're trying not to repeat anymore? Share in the comments. You may help someone much more than you know. If you like this video, put a like, subscribe, and see you around. Bye bye.